Hello everyone, my name is Vince, and today I will be talking about the potential risk of the GMOs. But before that, let's discuss first the definition of GMO. So GMO stands for genetically modified organisms. A genetically modified organisms is an organism whose genetic material has been altered using the genetic engineering techniques. And the organisms that have been genetically modified include the microorganisms such as bacteria and yeast, plants, fish, and mammals. So the source of genetically modified foods and are also widely used in scientific research and to produce useful goods other than food. So the risk related to the use of genetically modified organisms. The application of genetic modification allows genetic material to be given or to be transferred from any species into plants or other organisms. The introduction of a gene into different cells can result in different outcomes, and the overall pattern of gene expression can be altered by the introduction of a single gene. The sequence of the gene and its role in the donor organism may have a relatively well-characterized function in the organism from which it is isolated. However, this apparent precision in the understanding of a gene does not mean that the consequences of the transfer are known or can be predicted. Copies of a gene may be integrated, additional fragments inserted, and a gene sequences rearranged and deleted, which may result in lack of operation of the gene's instability or the interference with other gene functions, possibly cause some potential risk. So therefore, there could be a number of predictable and unpredictable risks related to the release of the GMOs in the open environment. Each gene may control several different traits in a single organism. Even the insertion of a single gene can impact the entire genome of the host, resulting in unintended side effects. So, all of which may not be recognizable. At the same time, it is difficult to predict this type of risk. Genetic contamination or interbreeding. Introduced GMOs may interbreed with the wild type or sexually compatible relatives. So the novel trait may disappear in wild types unless it confers a selective advantage to the recipient. However, tolerance abilities of wild types may also develop, thus altering the native species, ecological relationship and behavior. Competition with natural species. Faster growth of GMOs can enable them to have a competitive advantage over the native organisms. This may allow them to become invasive, to spread into new habitats and cause ecological and economic damage. Increased selection pressure on target and non-target organisms. Pressure may increase on target and non-target species to adapt to the introduced changes, as if to a geological change or a natural selection pressure, causing them to evolve distinct resistance populations. Ecosystems impacts. The effects of changes in a single species may extend beyond to the ecosystem. So, single impact are always joined with the risk of ecosystem damage and destruction. Impossibility to follow up. Once the GMOs have been introduced into the environment and some problems arise, it is impossible to eliminate them. Many of these risks are identical to those incurred with regards to the introduction of naturally or conventionally bred species, but still this does not suggest that GMOs are safe or beneficial, nor that they should be less scrutinized. Horizontal transfer of recombinant genes to other microorganisms. One risk of particular concern relating to the GMOs is the risk of horizontal gene transfer or HGT. The HGT is the acquisition of foreign genes via transformation, transduction, and conjugation by organisms in a variety of environmental situations. It occurs especially in response to changed environments and provides organisms, especially prokaryotes, with access to genes other than those that can be inherited. We now come to the adverse effects on the health of people or the environment. This includes enhanced pathogenicity, emergence of a new disease, pest or weed, increased disease burden if the recipient organism is a pathogenic microorganism or virus, increased weed or pest burden if the recipient organism is a plant or invertebrate, and adverse effects on species, communities, or ecosystems. The first adverse effect is that unpredictable and unintended effects. HGT may transfer the introduced genes from a GMO to potential pests or pathogens and many yet to be identified organisms. This may alter the ecological niche or ecological potential of the recipient organism and even bring out the unexpected changes in structure or function. So furthermore, the gene transferred may insert a variable sites of the recipient gene, not only introducing a novel gene, but also disrupting an endogenous gene, causing unpredictable and unintended effects. The loss of management control measures. Regulatory approvals for field trials of GMOs often require measures to limit and control the release in space and time. With the spread of the introduced genes to another species by HGT, a new GMO is created. This new GMO may give rise to adverse effects, which are not controlled by management measures imposed by the original license or permit. Next is the long-term effects. Sometimes the impact of HGT may be more severe in the long term. Even under relatively strong selection pressure, it may take thousands of generations for a recipient organism to become the dominant form in the population. In addition, other factors such as timing or appropriate biotic or abiotic environmental conditions and additional changes in the recipient organism could delay adverse effects.